Okay. So let's get started. The time is 8:05, and I'm just going to start the class.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, we're just going to be studying for the placement test. And in this study, we're going to be learning about a couple of things. We're going to be working on different skills as well. We're
Okay.
going to be improving our speaking as well as our other skills. So,
Yes.
we're just going to start from phase one. So we're just going to answer simple questions.
Yes.
And
Um.
okay,
Okay. Yeah. My name is Van. The spell is VAN.
okay,
Yes.
okay. That's a very good answer. Let's head over to the second one. Where are you from?
I come from Vietnam. I was born in Vietnam and was born and raised in Vietnam, but now I'm currently living in Canada.
Okay, that's
Yes.
good. The third one says, "What do you do now? Do you work or are you a student?"
Yes. I'm working as a supervisor in a mushroom farm. Yeah. I'm not student.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. This one says, "How many people are there in your family?"
It's my family. Yeah, there are four people in my family. My husband and I have two kids, one boy and one girl.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I'm just going to correct one thing you said. The answer for this is rather than saying I'm not student,
Yes.
we would say I am not a student. A makes it more specific.
Yes. I'm not a student.
Yes,
Mm.
that
Yes.
that's basically it. Now
Yeah.
let's go over to the next page. What do you like to do in your free time? What do you like to do when you're not working?
Yeah. When I come home, when I back home, uh, I'm just like cooking and take care of my baby. And then after I have more free time, I just like to watching the movie, drama movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go over to the next part. I'm just going to correct this one later on. Um, the next question here says, okay, let me just quickly take this one off. So the next one here says, do you like football and what sports do you like?
No. Uh, um, I don't like any sport. So I think I am women. I don't like any sport.
Okay.
Yes.
And what do you do every day? And what time do you get up and start work?
Yeah. I working 5 day a week. Yeah, 5 day a week, and the rest of the day in which I'm just take care my baby and take care of my family. Uh, for the daily, my um my my daily tasks on the workplace. I'm just more monitor and control the mushroom, monitor the worker. Yes, and the I get up at maybe 6 a.m. every day,
Okay.
and I
Getting,
start around 7 a.m. for
okay.
work.
All right, let's go over to the next one. Get up at 7 a.m. every day for work.
Yes,
Uh, all right, that's a good answer. And do you have any sisters or brothers?
yes, I have one young sister and one young brother. Now my brother is still living in Canada, and my young sister she's living in Vietnam.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm just going to correct some of these. So my brother lives in Canada
Yeah.
while my sister lives
In Vietnam.
in Vietnam.
Yeah.
So, yes, this is one way you can say it. You can use a simple formula to say it. So basically, if I ask the question, do you have any brothers, any sisters or brothers? You can say, you can either say, um, yes, I do. If you
Yes,
want
I
to,
do. Yeah.
yeah, that's the easiest way of saying it. If you want
Yes.
to say it in a more complex way, let's say you want to talk about where they live. You can
Yeah.
say, my brother lives in, then you add plus the location. Let's say you have a brother who lives in Spain. You can say, my brother lives in plus Spain.
Yes.
Or my brother lives in Germany. Or my brother lives in Paris or any country around the world. That's basically the way you can say that. Now let's go over to this one. Okay, let's see. This one says, when I come back home, I like to cook and take care of my baby. That's the answer to this one. When I get back home, I like to cook and take care of my baby. And the final correction is on this one, which says, I am a woman and I'm a woman. I don't like any sports or any
Mm.
sport.
Yeah.
Let's go over to the next one. So, this one says, have you got a best friend? What is he or she like, and what do you often do together?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I have. When I was young, I have best friends. But now we don't have contact anymore because I moved in Canada for 5 years,
Hmm?
so we don't have to contact together anymore.
Okay.
Contact each other, right?
Yeah, everything is there, but we just need to work on the structure. Um, we just need to work on your structure a bit. So instead of saying I moved in Canada for 5 years,
Yeah.
there's an easier way you can say it. You can say I moved to, and the
Two.
reason why I would say to is used to talk about a place.
Yeah.
So you can say I moved to Canada 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah. So we use years ago to talk about time. We also use it to talk about something that happened in the past as well. For example, you've been in Canada for 5 years. So you moved to Canada 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's a way you can say it. Then for the second part about losing contact, uh, you can say uh, we don't talk anymore
Mm.
because we lost contact with
Mm.
each other
Yeah.
after I left or when I left Vietnam.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
now let's go over to the next one. What job would you like to do in the future?
Uh, in the future, um, my husband and I want to do own business. Look like open the restaurants. Yeah, open a small restaurants in the future. Yeah, that's my dream. Maybe I try to I try to do maybe next year.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's just go over these corrections, and I want you to help me out in this part, so that way we can fill in the gaps together. So, this one says, in the future, my husband and I want to own. There's a word that's missing here. It talks about something specific. What word would we use to fill in the gap? There's just something that's missing here that will make your sentence complete. So, this one is going to be, in the future, my husband and I want to own a business.
Own a business. Yeah.
We want to open a restaurant in the future. So A is one of those words that, although it's a very small word, is very significant.
Yeah.
I mean, it would help you a lot to improve your sentence structure if you included the word in certain sentences. It's very small and it's very easy to miss, but it's a very significant word, and it will definitely make the difference.
Yes.
So let's go over to the next question. Um, how do you spend time on the internet?
Yeah, I usually spend my time uh for watching movie. Yeah, watching movie. Sometimes sometimes I'm just view a bit on Facebook, but not much. Yeah, because I just like to spend my time to watch the drama movies.
Okay. All right. Okay. Um, so you can just say it in this way. Um, what you said is correct, but we just need to work on the structure just we just need to work on the structure just for a bit more. So, instead of saying for watch movies, you can say here watching movies. Watching is
Watching
the
movie.
Yes, that's basically it. And the
Yeah.
reason why it's watching, not for watching, is simply because watching is a continuous thing. It's something that we do more than once. So that's why we wouldn't need the for. For would be used for something that we do once. For example, you can say we are going for an occasion. We're going for an occasion. We would do this once and not more than once.
Mm.
But watching is a continuous action, and we do this more than once. So that's why it's going to be watching movies and not for watching movies.
Yeah.
Now, let's go over to the next one. So now I want you to use this structure to try to say your sentence again. I usually spend my time plus, then you would say what you spend your time doing. I usually spend my time plus the occasion. So, if you wanted to answer the question, how do you spend time on the internet? I want you to try to answer the question again using this format. I usually spend my time.
I usually spend my time uh, watching movie.
Yes, perfect. I usually
Yeah,
spend my time watching movies. Now that's
yeah.
correct. Now let's go over to the next one. So the next one here says, do you enjoy going to the beach or going to the mountains? When you travel, do you enjoy to go to the beach, or would you prefer to go to the beach, or would you prefer to go to the mountains?
I prefer going to the beach to mountain.
Okay.
Yeah,
And okay, let's see. I will prefer going to the beach than to the mountains. Okay,
yeah.
let's go over to the next one. We're just gonna enter phase two right now. And the first question on this one says, what did you used to do when you were at school? Let's say when you were in primary school. What is something that you used to do when you were at school?
Were at school. What
Yeah.
did um actually when I were at school, maybe in the past, I cannot remember, but let me think. Uh, when I were at school, um, when I were at school, I used to for what? Um, I think I used to get up early to go to school. Yeah.
Okay. When I was in school, I used to get up early to go to school. All right, that's a very good answer. Now let's go over to the next one. This says, talk about a recent news story in your country and what did you learn from it? Let's say something that happened on the news, or something that happened a while back, either let's say in Canada or in Vietnam. So, how would you answer this question? Talk about a recent news story in your country and what did you learn from it?
Yes. Um, just in the morning, in the morning, I just saw in the news, uh, in my hometown because I living in a small town, and I saw have an accident, small accident with with the car and the bicycle.
Okay,
That is just a small one, but I think that's very important because now I'm living in a small town and a lot of worker from co-worker from outside to come into the Canada.
okay,
So the uh the jam, well, I think is a lot of worker don't have the license, don't have the driver license. So that's I'm very worried about that. So a lot of accident occur in my hometown. It's my small hometown.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go over to the next one. And the next question says, in your opinion, which invention is more important, the bicycle or the car? Do you think bicycles have been more important than cars, or do you think cars are more important than bicycles? What do you think the answer is going to be?
In my opinion, I think just in my convenience, I think the car. I think the car is more important because you see I just tell you before when the accident occur, uh the car is more safe than bicycle.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's uh and we can reduce um sorry, I don't know how to say.
All right. Say it in any way
Mm.
you can. It doesn't need
Yeah.
to be perfect.
So we when it's rainy or snowy, is we have more safe. We have more safe when I use bicycle.
Okay.
When I ride bicycle.
Okay. You're safer in the rain or the snow when you ride a bicycle. All
Yeah.
right. Now let's go over to the next one. What conflicts can the generation gap cause? Actually, let's leave this one and let's go over to the next part. Um, Now we're just gonna work on a reading exercise. This is like a preparation for the IELTS. So we're gonna be working on speaking, reading, and listening.
Yes.
Okay. Now, let's. Okay. I'm sorry. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna pause this right now. Okay. Just going to. I'm just going to have to get a different version of the file, and I'll open it somewhere else so that way we can listen to the audio. It's just gonna take a second. Okay, now we're just going to work on the listening. Okay. This one says, find each question and choose the correct answer. Okay,
Yes.
let's go over to this one. Okay. Uh, okay. We might have to skip through this part. The audio might be more difficult to use than expected. Um, okay. We might have to go back to the other one we were using. I apologize for that. The audio might have some issues. But yes, let's just continue from here. So, mm, okay. Um, just gonna go back. Okay. Sorry. Give me a second. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can get the audio
Yeah.
from someone else. Pretty sure why the audio isn't playing, but I'll try to figure it out now. Okay, we might have to leave this part for now.
Yeah.
And that's simply because we don't really have an audio to use. And this
Mm.
part is just going to be on listening. So we might have to come back to this one at a different time.
Okay.
So what we can do is we're just going to go into the reading exercise, but
Okay.
we'll skip the listening part for now.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is what we're gonna do. For this part, we are going to read this section, and we're gonna use our knowledge to answer some questions. So this one says, which notice A to C says this one, two, three? So
Okay. Yes.
let's start reading from A.
A waiting room for passenger with the first class tickets. And now I will choose. I will.
Okay. Waiting room for passengers with first class tickets. Now, what can we match this one to?
Yeah, it's number I match with the number three.
Okay, A is number
Yeah,
three. If you have a
yeah.
second class
So,
ticket, you can
mm,
go in there. Perfect. What about
yes.
number two? Please wait for a waitress to show you your seat.
Please wait for waitress to show you your seat. B will match with number two.
Okay. Um, let's see.
Sorry. Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Please wait. Oh, sorry. That's number one.
Number one. Okay. You should
Yeah.
wait here before you sit down. Perfect. Number three says Queen's Theater. All tickets sold out. Standing room only. What does that mean? How would you answer this one?
Yeah, for sure. That's one match with number two. There are no more seats for the show.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. There are no more seats for the show. Now let's keep on going.
Okay.
This one says complete the conversation by choosing A, B, or C.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, we still need to have an audio to be able to listen to this one. So
Okay.
we just have to leave this one for now.
Yeah.
So what we can do now is, I know we only have a few minutes left, is what we're gonna do now is to read the note and the information about language, then language classes, then fill the information on the registration form. So let's start reading from here. I want you to try to practice reading using this section.
Okay. Turn here the information about. Now I will read out.
Yes.
Yeah. Speak now. Here is the information about language classes at the City College. The Russian class is full and so is the German one, but there are still places in the Italian one. Please send me your registration form tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It says Monday Russian from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday
Yes.
Italian 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Thursday
The
German 8 p.m. to
PM
9 p.m. 1 hour
class.
classes $120, 120 pounds, and two
Yeah.
hour classes 180 pounds. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over here. It says registration form for language classes, date 11th of June 2004. Name Anna Dallin, language course Italian. Day two would
Italian.
be, yes, that's the first one we're gonna put.
Yeah.
First language course Italian. Number two is going to be, could you tell me what you think number two is?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number, all
Day
right.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. Start time.
Start time is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And
Yeah.
price.
And the price, uh, let me see the rest. Italian,
Okay. Let's see.
uh, the 1200, 1200,
Okay. All
one
right.
hour, 1200. Yeah.
All right. This is 1 hour classes. It costs 120 euros.
Yeah.
So let's keep on going. I believe we're almost done Okay, it seems like we're done with our reading for today.
Yes.
Let me just see. Okay. All right. We're just gonna stop here for today. You did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
Um, I would just recommend that we keep on working on your sentence structure. I would say
Yeah.
that is the biggest issue you have from what I've observed. But besides that, you are at a good level. It's not going to be difficult to get you to where you need to be from where you are currently.
Yes. Sorry, my level is.
So, from what I've observed today,
Yeah.
you need a bit more work on your sentence structure and your speaking.
Yeah.
Your listening skills are good. Your reading skills are also good. So the main problem would just be to work on your sentence structure. We need to
Yeah.
help you work on your pronunciations and your speaking. And
Yes.
besides that, yes, that's the only problem I can really point out from you from our class today. And that
Mm.
I think should be our main focus. Are you, do you still want to take more classes with our school, or are you, or did you enjoy your class today, and would you like to take more classes just like the one we did today?
Yeah, and I'm very happy with the class today. So yeah, I think we'll contact with the school, and we have to maybe we have to more the class.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, that could definitely work.
Yes.
So,
And sorry, and one more question, because now you still living in Canada, right?
yes,
Because yeah,
oh,
sorry, because I just want to know the location to choose the time for best for us. Yeah, the
okay.
best for us. Yes.
I live in Winnipeg.
Or Queen Best.
No, Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Oh yeah, I'm living in BC, Canada. So yes, it
Uh,
that's in a different time, right?
yes, I think BC is ahead, like 2 hours ahead. I used to live in Victoria, and in Victoria, it's I think it was like 1 or 2 hours ahead of Winnipeg. So there is that time difference.
1 or 2 hour. That mean the BC is faster or lower than is your location.
Yes, we use Central Time here. That is, I think 2 hours be. We're kind of like 2 hours behind you guys, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, but there isn't really much of a difference. It's still better than the time zone from here to, let's say, Vietnam or Beijing, which is like 10 to 13 hours. So two
Yes.
hours isn't really that much.
Oh yes. Yes. It's okay. Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, Thank you so much for being able to make it, and I will see you again in our next class.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.